If the Niners miss the playoffs, why will that be, Vish?
I mean, we previewed it earlier. It's simple. They went 1-4 in their division. They blew 3 games that they should have won. This team should not be 0-2 against the Seattle Seahawks this year.
No,
They
they should be
were
2-0.
because right, and both Seattle games, right? In the first one, Trenton Cannon fumbled the kickoff. That
Yeah.
was really the reason they lost 28-21, and of course, Garoppolo made a few errors.
Kittle
Second one,
fumbled, right?
yes.
Yes.
The second one was, Kittle and Ayuk fumbled in the Arizona
Oh,
game.
that's Arizona. That was the
Yeah.
Arizona game. Sorry. Yep.
Yep. And then in this game, which also counts, right? Losing to Colt McCoy, that was probably their really, really bad defensive performance of the season without Jimmy Ward. And
Tart. No Tart either.
Yep, no Ward and no Tart. Yes, no Ward and no Tart. That was Tavon Wilson and Hufanga starting at safety.
Yep.
And then of course the Seattle game in Seattle, which was again, special teams blunder, the homer kickoff return, and then of course some errors from Jimmy Garoppolo paired with it. So I think those would be the 3 games that you got to look at. Those 3 games I think were right there for the Niners to win. I think they should have won all 3 of those games. Like, there are other games throughout the season that you can say, but I felt like they played very good football teams, or they were in a bad spot. Like, even the Tennessee game, I look at the scheduling of that game, and even though they should have won that game, I can excuse it. But to me, those 3 division games, the Niners should not be 1-4 in their division at this point, and they shouldn't have lost all 3 of those games. Heck, I think they should have won all 3. But even being 1-2 in those games at this point would have the Niners in the playoffs if the season played out the exact same way. So to me,
Yeah.
regardless of what results happen in the Rams game,
Yeah.
I don't think that that's the reason that the loss of the Rams game is the reason that they're not in the playoffs. The reason they're not in the playoffs is because they didn't handle their business in the first half of the season.
I mean, yeah, the Niners have the Rams number, but the Rams are better than the Niners.
Yeah.
And that's why the Rams have a better record than the Niners. Is why the Rams are favored to win. So there's no shame in losing to the Rams, either with banged up Jimmy or, Trey Lance making his 3rd career start. There's no shame in losing to the Rams with 100% healthy Jimmy, or some hypothetical world where Trey Lance has been starting all year. You're right. If the Niners lose this game, they got to go back and kick themselves because of things they did in October and freaking early December. I mean, that loss in Seattle was hard to fathom. I mean, really, Seattle was dead. That team was dead. And the Niners went there and gave them life. Crazy.
Yeah, pretty much. That sums it up. Really, they should not have lost those 3 games.